Okay, my dear class, welcome to this session. In this session, we wanna take a special topic for today. It's a little bit long, maybe it can be messy, but if we pay attention, we wanna get done everything, okay? So you're seeing my screen now, my dears?
Yep.
Yep, okay, perfect. That's not the class for today. Should 101, okay. Let me know, modal verbs. This is my class for today, modal, aquí, okay. Here we go. Our topic for today is modal verbs. What do you know about modals?
I know the modal verbs are used to to ask for permission,
And
recommendations.
recommendation.
Also, it is
Also,
used to make suggestions. It
Okay.
depends.
Okay, perfect. You are in the right path, okay? Let's start with this, please. You are seeing my screen, okay?
Yep.
yes.
That's right, okay. In this slide, I got 6 questions, okay? You have to choose one questions from 1 to 6, and you have to answer with the class, okay? Let's start with my dear Angelica, please.
Okay, teach. So I choose the number 3.
Okay.
So the question is, if you won $1 million, what would you buy? Oh, that's a good one. I think I would buy a mansion, uh, or probably I would buy um, I'm not sure, a card, a expensive card.
Okay.
Yes,
A Lamborghini or something like that.
yeah, a good brand of card, of course.
Uh, okay, perfect. Juliet, tell me something about you. Choose one option.
Well, let me see. Um, okay, if you fight,
5, okay.
if you found a magic lantern and a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would you wish? Okay, I would like to ask first for the humans,
Yeah?
yes. No more, no more hungry and no more thirsty because many millions of people around the world suffer with hungry and thirsty.
Okay.
I would like that to end that.
Okay.
My second wish is I would like to ask because the humans stop judging, juzgando,
Yep.
judging between us because I think this is the one of the worst problem in our in this human, because if people stop judging, people can focus in themselves selves, and I
Yeah.
think that will be wonderful. And my third wish, I would like to be able to open my arms and start running and then fly, because I think
Okay.
would be amazing to have the ability to fly like a bird. Yes, I think that's my 3 wishes. Thank you.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. Okay, thanks, Juliet.
Okay, teacher.
Very, very powerful thoughts. Very wonderful wishes. I praise you.
Thank you.
Okay, Hugo, your turn.
Okay, teacher. The question number 6.
Okay.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Okay.
They are a place that I want to visit, would like to visit, and is Filipinas. For
Okay.
me, it's
Interesting.
amazing. They are amazing landscape,
Yep.
uh, amazing island and beach too. For me, it's great place.
Okay. It's a kind of combination of tropical jungle and beach and
Yes,
island. It's
island.
incredible. I agree.
Yes.
Okay, you were wonderful. Okay, my smart students. I think that Camila is here. Camila is here? Tell me. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay,
Oh, she is not here.
she's not here. Okay, perfect. We're gonna move on to the next. Okay, as I realize, you know what is the function of modal verbs, and we're gonna review that in this class. Okay. The modal verbs provide information about the function of the verb that is to follow, okay? Explain the modality of the verb, okay? We use modals to show if we believe something is certain, possible, or impossible, okay? Juliet, could you help me with the first examples?
Sure. We use modal to show if we believe something is certain, possible, or impossible.
Okay.
My kids, the sample teacher continued, my
The
kids
examples,
must
the
be
three
in the car.
examples. Yep.
Okay. My kids must be in the car. It might rain tomorrow. That can't be Peter's coat. It is too small.
Okay, perfect. We also use them to do things like talk about ability, ask permission, and make requests and offers. I'm gonna make it a little bit because it doesn't appear the last example. Please, Hugo, could you read the samples for me?
Okay, teacher. I can swim. I can swim. My I ask a question.
Yep.
Could I have some tea, please? Would you like some help? Some help?
Okay, perfect. You're awesome. This is a list of modal verbs. As you know, all of them seems to meaning the same way, but it differs in the function, okay? Modal verbs are can, may, must, have to, shall, ought to, will, could, might, should, and would, okay? This is the grammatical structure that we use for the function of modal verbs. For affirmative sentences, we put the subject plus the modal verb, the main verb of the sentence, and the complement. For the negative sentences, we put subject plus modal verb plus not, negation form, plus main verb plus complement. And interrogative questions, we put a modal verb plus subject plus verb, main verb, plus complement and question mark, okay? Do you have any questions until now?
No, teacher, it's so clear.
Okay, Angelica,
Okay.
perfect. Okay, you're so smart and attentive. Okay, modal verbs rules. There are certain rules which surround the use of modal verbs. For example, the word to must never be used after a modal verb. That's a critical clue for using modal verbs. After a modal verb, you never put to, okay? Learning these rules and how a modal verb can function without a sentence can greatly help you in forming grammatically correct sentences. This is critical. Okay, and we start with the most common, will. Will is a verb that we use for expressing future. Okay, the verb will is used to express promise, instant decisions, invitations or offers, certain predictions, and future tense auxiliary, as I told you before. Please, Juliet, could you read the examples for me?
Sure. Promise, don't worry, I will be here. Instant decision, I will take these books with me. Invitation or offer, will you give me a chance? Certain prediction, John Smith will be the next president. Future tense auxiliary, tomorrow I will be in New York.
Okay, perfect. You're awesome. And we move to shall. Shall. The verb shall is used to express asking what to do, offer, or suggestion. Angelica, could you help me with the examples, please?
Of course. So the first one is, shall I get the phone? Or, will you? The second one, shall I call a cab? And the third one is, shall I call again on Thursday?
Okay, perfect. You did it great. We move to would. The verb would is used to express asking for permission, request, making arrangements, invitations, and preferences. Okay? Could you, Hugo, help me with the examples, please?
Sure, teacher. Asking for permission. Would you mind if I opened the window?
Yep.
Request. Would you make dinner? Making arrangement. Would you be able at 6 p.m. tonight? Invitation. Would you like to go out sometimes? Preference. Would you prefer the window seat or the islet?
IELTS. Okay,
IELTS.
perfect. Perfect, Hugo, thanks. Okay, should. The verb should is used to express advice. You should visit your desk. Okay, let's move on with this. Should. Juliet, please read the examples for me. You use it for advice, recommending action, uncertain prediction, and logical deductions. Could you help me with examples, Juliet?
Yeah. Advice. You should visit your dentist at the least twice a year. Recommending Asian. You really should go to the new museum on Main Street. Uncertain prediction. I posted the check teacher. That is the correct
I post
pronunciation.
the check.
Okay, the
Yep.
check yesterday, so it should arrive this week.
Okay.
Logical deduction. I received, so I should be ready for the test.
Okay. There you go. O2. O2 is used to express advice or logical deductions. Angelica, could you help me, please, with the examples?
Of course. The first one says, you ought to have to come to the meeting. It was interesting. And then number two says, $30 ought to be enough for the taxi.
Okay, perfect. Must. Must is a pretty common modal. Must is used for obligation or necessity, deduction, and prohibition in the negative form. Okay, Hugo, could you help me with the examples?
Yes, teacher. Obligation, necessity.
Yep.
I must memorize all of these rules about tense. Deduction. She lied to the police. She must be the murderer. In his negative form, mustn't is used to express prohibition. You mustn't smoke in this restaurant is forbidden.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Hugo. May. May is used for expressing possibility or for asking for permission. Okay? Could you help me with examples, Juliet?
Possibility. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow. Ask for permission. May I borrow your dictionary?
Okay, perfect, Juliet. Okay, and we move to might. The verb might is used to express a slight possibility. A slight, so slight. Please, Angelica, could you help me with this?
Sure. All right. So the first one says it looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Is the
Yep.
past form of me in reporter speech, and
Okay.
the example is the president said he might come.
Okay, perfect. I might are the same verb, but they are used in two different ways, okay? Can. Can. The verb can is expressed for ability, permission, or offers, okay? Please, Juliet, could you help me with the samples?
Okay, we can.
Yep.
Ability. David can speak 3 languages. Permission, informal way. Can I sit in that chair, please?
Yep.
Offers. Can I carry the luggage for you?
Okay, perfect, my dears. And we end with these ones. Could. Could is pretty common too. Could is used for expressing requests, suggestions, ability in the past, and asking for permission. Okay? Hugo, could you read the examples for me?
Sure, teacher. Request.
Yep.
Could I borrow your dictionary? Suggestion. Could you say could you say it again more slowly?
Yep.
Ability the past. I think we could have another golf war. Asking for permission. Could I open the window?
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Hugo. Have to or has to because the verb have in third person, as you know, it changed to has, okay? The verb have to or has to is used to express external obligation, something that without our hands. External obligation. Could you, Angelica, please read the example?
Yeah. So the example is you have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque.
Yeah, perfect. Do you know what is the meaning of max?
Yes, it's like the church for the Muslims.
Okay, perfect. You did it
It's like,
great. Okay. Um, let's finish with this. Don't or doesn't have to. Okay, is the negation form of the verb have. Don't or doesn't have to is used to express something that is not necessary. Okay. Please, Juliet, could you read the example for me?
Sure. Don't doesn't have to. It used to express is not necessary. You don't have to do all the exercises, only the first one.
Okay, my dear students, this is a summary chart that I'm gonna share with you through the chat so you can keep it for remember all this long information about the modal verbs. It's quite long, but it's too critical that you learn how to use them depending of the functionality of the statements that you are making, okay? So for ability, you use can or could. For permission, you use can, could, or may. For advice, you use should. For obligation, you use must or have to. Or for possibilities, you use might, may, could, or can. Okay? Angelica, could you help me reading the examples about ability?
Okay. So the first says, David can speak 3 languages. And the
Okay.
second, he could speak fluent French when he was 5.
Okay, perfect. Juliet, please, could you read the permission ones?
Yes. Can I sit in that chair, please? Could I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary?
Okay, perfect. Hugo, your turn. Tell me the examples about advice.
Advice. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. And you should try to lose weight.
Okay, perfect. Obligation for my dear Angelica, please.
All right, so I must memorize all these rules about tenses. Sometimes
Yep.
happen.
Yeah, that's a
That I
real fact.
forget. Yes. You have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque.
Okay, perfect. And the last one, examples for possibilities. Juliet, please.
It looks nice. Oh, sorry. It looked nice, but but it might be expensive, very expensive. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. So
Teacher,
Walter,
sorry.
yeah, tell me.
What is old? What is old?
Uh,
I don't see there.
I don't understand. Oh, two?
Oh,
It's not.
two,
It's not.
yes.
It's not put. It's not put it on there. But O2, it's something like have a
Advice?
advice.
Okay, yeah.
Like should, but more formal, in a more formal context. Okay.
Okay.
And this is what I wanna tell you about this because it depends of the context, okay? For informal context, you can use can for asking for a permission, or if you must be polite, you use could. For example, for asking a permission, you use may. For may I ask a question, please? Or may we go home now? Or if you must be polite, you use would, okay? So it depends on the context, on the functionality of the sentence that you are providing, okay?
Okay.
So let's move on to this exercise, my dears. I'm gonna share with you this picture with you into the chat because it's important because it summarizes the main things that we are talking now. It's very useful. Okay, no, this is not one. This is not. Okay, sorry for that.
Mm.
Okay, let's move on to the. Okay, there you go. And for doing this, we're gonna move on to this website for solving this exercise, my dears. Okay, this is our class for today, modal verbs. And this is the exercise that we want to solve today. What's the meaning of the modal verbs in these sentences? In this exercise, you have to determine what is the function, okay? All that information that we review before, we're gonna put it into action in this exercise, okay? What's the meaning of the modal verb in these sentences? Choose the correct meaning, okay? Let's start with my dear Angelica, please. The first one.
I think teacher, the answer is impossibility.
Could you read the
According to the
sentence for me?
context, of course. That man can't be a doctor. He looks too young.
Yep. You tell me that is an impossibility, okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next one for Juliet. Juliet, are you there?
You can't, yes, you
Yep.
can't wear jeans at work. Men have to wear a suit and a tie.
Okay, perfect. What do you think? What is the function?
It's prohibition.
Okay, provision. The next one for Hugo.
Teacher, I have a question. I'm
D?
sorry.
Yep. Tell me.
So the question that I have according to the second exercise
Yep.
probably could be replaced with must in that case.
Obviously, but this is a context. This is a context, an informal context. Maybe is a sentence between, I don't know, two co-workers. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay.
It's not your boss that are telling you this. If when your boss, you can say you mustn't wear jeans at work. Okay.
Okay, thanks, teacher.
But you did it great. It's a very opportune your question. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Hugo, yours.
Okay, teacher. Did you know that Mozart could play the piano by the time he was 5? Is an ability.
Ability. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Hugo. Angelica.
Okay. So says, I'm not sure where the cafe is. I think it could be in the next street. Possibility.
Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next one. Juliet.
When you finish the test, you may quietly leave the room.
Quietly leave the room.
Quietly. Okay, this is you may. I'm not sure about permission.
Yep,
I think
permission.
permission.
Remember the use of may. Okay. Let's move on to Hugo, please.
Okay, teacher. I'm busy tomorrow, but I might be able to see you on Tuesday. Let me phone you. Possibility.
Possibility. Are you sure?
I busy tomorrow, but I may. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Angelica, please.
You know what? I think this rain might be stopping. Possibility.
Easy peasy. Okay, the next one. Juliet.
I know you are busy, but might I ask you a quick question? Permission.
Okay, permission. Hugo, please, your turn.
I'm just writing to say congratulations on your engagement. You must be really happy. Certainty? Certainty?
Certainty. Okay, perfect. Angelica, please.
You must make sure that you save all documents in the correct folder. Obligation.
Obligation. Okay, the next one. Please, Juliet.
Will you come with me, please? This is. Oh,
Oh,
teacher,
oh,
what is
oh,
oh,
oh. What is the meaning of willingness?
why? What is that? Second,
Okay. Willingness is a word that means tendencia, inclinación, posibilidad, deseo,
yes.
intención.
Okay, that yes. When I say I am willing, right? Right?
I have the willingness. Yeah.
Yes.
In an informal way, you can say that.
Yes. So I willingness.
Yep.
Willingness.
Willingness. Okay. Willingness. Okay. Let's move on to the last one. My dear Angelica, please.
Okay, these chocolates are lovely, but I'll be sick if I eat any more. Certainty.
Perfect. Okay, let's check. How smart are you? Okay, 12 out of 12. I knew it. I have smart students for today. Okay, I'm really proud of your work. That means that you understand the topic for today. And that makes me so happy. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. Please, we're gonna take turns. The first turn is for it don't bother you, Angelica, to have two roles in this case?
I'm okay, teach.
Okay, perfect. So the first couple is Juliet and Angelica, and the second couple is Hugo and Angelica, and it will divide in the same way that appears in the slide. Okay, you Angelica and Juliet read the part that is on the left, and Hugo and Angelica will read the part that is on the right. Okay, do you get it?
Yes,
Got
I
it.
get it, teacher.
Got it, teacher.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And let's start. Juliet and Angelica, please.
I will be Maggie or Tom.
I don't know. Let's start with you, Juliet.
Okay. Hi, Tom. How you finish your homework?
Oh, hi, Maggie. No, I haven't.
The dinner is tomorrow, so you have to submit it tomorrow.
I can make it. I haven't even started yet. Can we hand it in next week?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Mr. Robinson about that. I think you must finish it by tomorrow. She probably won't accept projects after tomorrow.
I've had so many other things to do. I couldn't even start it. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, I help you. It's not very difficult. I finished it in one day.
Really? Oh, great.
First, you should read the article that Mr. Robinson gave us. It's about the Mohican civilization.
Yep.
Then
Uh,
you have to.
stop, stop, stop.
Sorry.
Stop your
Sorry.
horses.
Sorry.
Okay. Stop your horses, Juliet. Okay. Follow with Hugo, please.
Okay, teacher. Then you have to design a poster for a play about them. Then Mohicans for the theater.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but it looks a bit difficult.
Not at all. You don't have to make the poster from the scratch. And it doesn't have to be a work of art. There are a lot of temple, tem, templates
Yep.
on the internet. You can just use one of those designs to make your own poster.
Well, I think I can do it. What title shall I use? Can you help me?
Yeah, I can give you some suggestions, but you mustn't use the same title as anyone else in your own class. You have to create your own title.
Okay, I can come up with something, I guess. Maggie,
Maggie.
all right.
Okay.
It's
All right,
the
Okay.
all right.
yeah, I've got to go now and make a start on it. I'll follow the project guidelines as you said. Thanks, Maggie.
No problem. Good luck.
Okay, perfect. My viewers. Okay, decide if the statements are true or false according to the text that we read before. Okay, let's start with Angelica, please. Maggie has completed her project.
It's true. I think so. It's just
Yeah.
I'm checking the reading again.
Okay. Okay, you are right. You're right. Okay, that's why she is making advices to her partner. Okay, and thanks, Angelica. Juliet, Tom have submitted his project.
It's true.
He have submitted this project.
Ah, no, sorry, no. Turn, no, turn is false.
Tom is false. He have not done
Yes,
his
it's false.
homework. Okay, perfect. Hugo, please. Tom must ask Mr. Mirs Robinson if he can hand it the project after the deadline.
It's true.
Is true. Perfect. Angelica, please. The poster must look great when it is finished.
It's true. But
Are you sure?
no, no, it's
That,
false.
you
According
remember
to
What Maggie
well,
said?
it doesn't have to be a work of art, right?
Okay, perfect. You remember it quite well. Okay, perfect. Juliet, please. Tom must design the entire poster by himself.
True.
Uh, Partially true, actually, because he can take a template from internet. But it's true. It's true. Okay. And Hugo, please. Maggie can't help Tom with the poster in any way.
It's false.
It's false because she is explaining him how to do it in a better way. Okay. Perfect. You did great in this exercise, my viewers. And we're gonna move on to the next one. And the next one is a test. A quite different test because it's on a video that I'm gonna stop for you answer, okay? You have to answer this online test now. Okay? It starts with a
It is not
review.
that easy, but Grammarly can help.
The
Teacher,
annoying,
Is
the
grammatically
annoying
correct.
advertisements. Okay.
teacher, we need a piece of paper, something like that, to make this
Not
exercise.
you don't have to use paper, something like that. You just analyze the sentence and put the correct answer. Select the correct answer, and you have to tell me what is the correct answers. of the options that are provided in the video. I'm gonna stop the video in each sentence because the video made an immediately feedback, okay?
All right.
So I'm gonna stop it each time, okay? Let's move on to this. It's the very beginning. This is the instruction. Select the modal verb from the best completes the sentence according to the context, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one. Please, Angelica, answer this one for me.
Okay. When he was young, he could swim very well. He won medals and championship.
Okay, you select this one. Could, okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's check this. Okay, good one. The next one for my dear Juliet.
Father is not home yet. He must be on his way.
Okay, you select must. Okay, I love it. This is yours, Hugo, please.
Okay, take an umbrella. It must rain later. Sorry, it might rain later.
Okay, might. Okay, perfect. The next one is for you, Angelica.
Okay. Jane was so tired. She need. Okay.
Okay. Present perfect.
She should. That's present perfect. Yes. She should have work days and nights. No,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay, just answer. Let's check this later.
Okay, Jane was so tired. She should have work days and nights. I think it should, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Must. So tired is an certainly. Una certeza.
Okay.
Es una certeza. She must have worked. Seguramente ha trabajado días y noches. Debe haber trabajado días y noches. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Ok. Juliet. This is...
I played tennis when I was younger. I could play tennis when I could. Yes, I think it's could.
Could. Okay, let's check this. Okay, right one. The next one for my dear Hugo.
You go already. You only arrived an hour ago. You uh, uh, could you go already? You only arrived an hour ago.
Okay, good.
Sorry,
Más.
teacher.
Yep.
Teacher,
Tell me. Tell
can
me.
you say in Spanish? Can you say in Spanish this sentence, please?
Ok. Es como aún no has llegado, debiste haber llegado hace una hora. Tú solo llegaste hace una hora. ¿Ya te fuiste? ¿Ya te fuiste? Debiste haber llegado hace una hora. Es más o menos eso.
Okay, gracias.
And the correct answer is más. Más. You only arrived an hour ago. Como que apenas llegaste, debiste haber llegado hace una hora. Must you go already? Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Angelica, please. The next one is for Angelica.
Okay. Your hair is too long. You should get a haircut.
You should. You're making an advice. Perfect. Juliet, the next one is for you.
You mind if I ask you something? Or you might, you might if I ask you something? Whoa, well, you might.
Would
if I
you
ask
mind?
something.
Would you mind?
Would you mind? Yes.
¿Te molestaría si te pregunto algo? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's the correct answer, actually. Okay. Next one, Hugo.
This is impossible. It could be a mistake.
Sure?
This is impossible. It could
Look
be
at
a
the
mistake.
context. Look at the context. It's impossible. It's a certainly.
It must
It must
be
be
a
a
mistake.
mistake. Yep.
Must be a mistake.
Okay, Angelica, your turn.
All right, so he could speak Korean when I was young. Now he can't. I'm sorry. No, he could.
Yes.
He could speak Korean when he was young. Now he can't. Okay. Next one, Juliet.
You help me with the homework, please? Could you help me?
Could. Yep. Yeah. The next one for Hugo.
Your body is slippery.
Yep.
You should try more carefully.
Yeah, perfect. Angelica, your turn.
Okay, here there are two choices.
Yeah.
For me, because it's okay to pick should, but also must.
Yeah, it is. I think that using a seatbelt is more than
Must.
obvious. It's a strong obligation. You
Yes.
must do that. But if you are not so confident with the person that you are talking about, you maybe can say should, because you don't know. But because you don't know if the person gonna be annoyed what you are saying, no? So
Okay.
it's good what you are thinking, because sometimes it depends of the person that we are talking about. If you're not confident, you can make should. But this is the truth. This is the truth. It must. You must wear a seatbelt. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
So
You must. Ya vienen los anuncios. Son bastante molestos. Okay. The next one, Juliet, for you.
I probably spend holiday. I could probably spend the holidays with my family.
Mm-hmm.
I
Are you sure?
will.
Yep.
I will, yes.
Yeah. Hugo, the next one for you.
I think it will rain this evening.
It will rain this evening. Okay, perfect. Angelica, your turn.
okay. So would you mind if I borrow your card?
Yeah. Juliet, you're the next.
Okay. You have been working for 20 days. You must get some rest.
Yep. Hugo, your turn.
Our team that game. Try it harder to win that game. Our team uh, show have tried
Should?
hard.
You say should?
Yes, should.
Yep. Angelica, your turn.
Okay. So she can run and swim very well.
Okay.
She can.
Ability. Okay, perfect. Juliet, the next one is for you.
She's been studying for the test very hard. She must pass it easily. Must.
Are you sure?
She's very hard. Studying very hard. She. Okay. It's not must. It's should or might. I'm not
I
sure.
think. Let's check. Should.
Should. Yeah.
Yep. Angelica, your turn.
Okay, so I I shouldn't believe. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I can't believe that you have failed your test.
Okay. The next one is for you, Hugo.
You take care of my dog for a day. Could you take care of my dog for a day?
Yeah. Angelica, your turn.
All right. So you. You shouldn't smoke so much. It's bad for your health.
Yeah. Here it's something depending on the context because smoke is bad. It's bad. It must be an obligation to don't smoke. But you are making an advice. Shouldn't. Okay? It's something related to the question that you made before.
All right.
Juliet.
Don't be late. You must be there on time.
Easy peasy for you. Okay. The next one for my dear Hugo.
I'm on a diet. I I mustn't eat so much.
Mustn't? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Perfect, Hugo. Angelica, your turn.
The kids shouldn't spend so much time in front of the TV.
Okay. Perfect. Angelica, the next one is for you.
Juliet, no?
Ah, Juliet, perdón. Sí.
Yes.
I forgot of
Emma, go
you.
out
Sorry.
tonight. Her parents. Okay. Emma can't go out tonight. Her parents say no. Prohibition.
Can't.
Yes, because parents say no.
Yeah. Hugo, please. The last one for you.
Okay. If we have enough time, we we could go to the park later.
Yep. And the last one for Angelica.
Okay, the kids can. The kids can like carrots, but I'm not sure. No, mind.
Might?
Like, might, yes.
Yeah, you changed your mind and you did it great. Okay,
Because
perfect,
it
my
was
dear.
certain. Yeah.
You have not committed so much mistakes. I'm gonna praise you for that. That means that the class was clear for you. I'm gonna thank you for that, okay? You're so attentive and
Yes.
you're so smart, and I'm gonna